Hello. Welcome, everybody. It feels like forever
Hello.
since we did an AMA, huh? Feels like forever since we've been on here. So we got a lot of stuff to unpack here. This will be all about SaitaRealty and the DAO and project updates. So I apologize in advance because we're going to kind of go through it kind of quickly. There's a lot of information, lots of slides to get through. So we'll go through it as quickly as possible. But of course, we'll make it available for you guys to look at and review afterwards. But lots of good information, lots of cool updates. Gabe and the team have been working real hard on this stuff. So let's get to it. So the agenda for today, project overview, some earning opportunities, the DApp walkthrough, our NFTs, what they are, what they're doing, moving forward, how we're going to do it, how to pitch, right? So I know a lot of people have a hard time explaining SaitaRealty to friends, family, future investors, etc. So this is a great tool for us and for you. So we'll dive right into it. So we'll do project overview. Most of you guys probably already know there's been quite a bit of changes. So for those of you that already know, this will just be a rehash. But for those of you guys that are new, that we get information for you. So the real estate market grows at a rate of 5 to 7% annually, making it a lucrative investment opportunity. Real estate is always going to be potentially lucrative no matter where you are. It's always one of those things that goes up, it goes down, but not very much. And it usually always goes up. And it's always favorable in the market. It's always about demographic and timing, like anything else. But it's a great industry to be into. And you couple that with Web3, and you got gold. So problem, traditional barriers, real estate investing, such as high cost, complex regulations, limited access have kept many potential investors on the sideline, mainly capital, right? People want to invest in real estate, but they don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars to throw around. So the alternative, SaitaRealty innovates the market using blockchain tech to enable holders to collect rewards from investments in real world properties, right? Bridge the gap between Web3 and real estate. That's what we do. SaitaRealty token, satellite token to the Saitama ecosystem. It's an ERC20 token on the Ethereum network, 72 billion supply after the 40% was burned. So again, this is just kind of a recap or new information for those that are looking to get it. The taxation on the token itself, 5% capital. Capital, of course, is what we utilize to purchase the real estate, the actual investment. 2% marketing, 1% reflection. So it is deflationary, of course. We get the 1% burn as well. So you guys get all kinds of cool dividend kickbacks. You get the reflection, you get the deflationary tokenomics, and everything else that goes with it. So breakdown on the tokenomics for you. The SaitaRealty token itself, it still is a very low market cap. I looked earlier, I think the fully diluted market cap is just over 30 million. Yeah, real low, super low. Less than 10,000 holders. Great opportunity, right? Anything less than 10,000 holders with that kind of potential is always a good idea. The contract was audited by TechRate, listed at only 3 centralized exchanges, and it is exclusive on Saita Pro. The Saita Pro app is our DEX, for those of you guys that don't know, and that's where the liquidity lives. So we do have centralized exchanges where we have LP pools and pairings on, but as far as the earth of it, it all remains on Saita Pro. 5% of every SaitaRealty token transaction goes to the Capital Wallet. The project uses Capital Wallet funds to invest in real estate properties and their development. So instead of doing like pre-sales or crowdfunding, the Capital Wallet, that 5%, is a swap and liquefy feature that allows us to take that income and purchase the actual real estate investments. So when the profit is generated, part of it is converted into rewards and distributed to SaitaRealty DAO active members. So you get the deflationary benefits, you get the slow market cap or low market cap coin advantage, and you also get the revenue generation from that capital distribution. The first property acquired. So those of you guys that have been following the token, the project, we did actually procure our first property. It's a property, the DAMAC Lagoons in Dubai. It's a residential long-term investment. Full lot, sold out, resale incoming. It's already up 7% since we purchased it. So going back to the previous slide, we're talking about 5 to 7% maybe annually. We're talking about 7% already in less than 6 months. Was it like 3 months, 4 months? So a very, very lucrative opportunity for you guys there. So there was an opportunity for us to pick one up, and we did, and it is proven to be a worthy investment. So again, that 7% estimated value increase is going to go right back to you guys when we start distributing revenue. Earning opportunities. How are you going to earn revenue or earn money off the SaitaRealty token? So the main two ways is as a holder and as an active member. It's really that simple, right? Just like any other tokens you hold, you gain passive income, passive reward, increased market cap. As an active member into our DAO setup, which we'll get into, you'll be able to earn revenue, all that good stuff. Hold SaitaRealty, get passive reflections from transactions. Stake, get rewards from your staking your SaitaRealty. So you guys don't know, if you are an NFT holder, you can increase your staking rewards to 14%. So 14% APY is extremely substantial. If you think about it long term, if you have, simple math, 100 tokens and you stake it for X amount of time and you get 14%, you earn 14 tokens over that amount of time. You're not really going to get that kind of APY in any traditional finance ecosystem. So you're getting the increase on the market cap when the token price goes up, and you're increasing it by 14%, which is extremely good, right? Join the SaitaRealty DAO, collect rewards from real estate property investments. So as I mentioned, we're doing the DAO setup to where you can now earn your rewards revenue through the DAO system, through our SaitaRealty DAO that Gabe has been working tirelessly on. So you guys are going to check that out, and it's pretty amazing.
I think just allow me, Russ, to add something here. Like, if you go back to this, like, it basically says, it tells you that if you're just willing to be a holder, like, and watch the project evolve and keep holding the token or trading the token or staking, like, you're already, like, there's already an earning opportunity there. Like, you don't really have to get involved, like, to get to become a member of the DAO, like, and get involved in the rewards distribution or anything. So, like, for people saying, oh, this is a complex system, it is not. Like, it's quite the opposite. Like, there's different types, different levels of involvement that you can have with the project. So, and by the way, like, if you just hold your stake and you hold NFTs, you're eligible to become an active member. So that's super simple. Like, most people are already doing that, so they can like start earning from type 2 from becoming an active member, right, Russ?
Yeah, like, it doesn't have to be as complex as we're making it sound. You can just be a regular holder, get your 14% as an NFT holder, without even getting fully involved with the DAO and the revenue and all that stuff, right? It's just incentive for those that choose to. So the DApp, we'll get into it. The DApp is a decentralized application connecting users to the SaitaRealty DAO project. It enables DAO governance, decision-making, project-related activities, helps monitor account balances, achievements, and growth. So it's currently in development. Estimated time of arrival, Q3 of 23. So we've been working on the governance, the DAO, and the DApp for SaitaRealty. We've been doing all kinds of stuff with it. And I know sometimes it seems like it's not moving, but trust me when I say that, we're always working. So lots of good stuff that we're gonna. It's impressive. You guys will see. So
It's a lot of setup work, right, Russ? Like paperwork and legal consulting and like structuring the D app alone was a lot of like massive studies and work like to how can we like create a system that is simple enough like for people to understand that if they engage with the platform, they will make the platform more stable. So it's a lot of detail. So sometimes it's even frustrating for us, like because we're not ready to release anything, but we've been working on it like throughout the time, like since we rehashed the project in October, and we introduced the DAO concept and then the new white paper. Like we've been working on it, like we've been working internally on a lot of stuff that you guys like that our community they didn't get to see until recently. So I hope this is like just it's an overview, but also like we can go into detail and look at the details of the DApp and give you more insight into how the project works.
Yeah, it's very complex, man. But like I said, it doesn't have to be. If you just want to be a regular holder, you can do that too. But it's totally up to you. So, welcome to the future of real estate. So the landing page for the DAO system, it's we'll get into it, but it's really cool. So this is obviously the landing page where you guys will come on to and see for the DApp. We'll go to the
you connect your DeFi wallet where you hold your tokens and your NFTs.
Yeah. So just like any other DApp, like Gabe said, you connect your wallet, go on there. It's got tickers that can show you your revenue distribution. It shows your amount of tokens you have, your APR for your staking, and the Saita City NFTs at the bottom. It's pretty much got everything that you need, whether you're just a holder or you're involved in the DAO system. Like you can be as involved as you want or as little as you want to. So we'll kind of go into that and see, so you see what that means.
And if you look closely, you'll see that there's these little stars in the boxes in the subdivision. So this is the system we came up like with to help people, to guide users through the steps like of what they need to do to get involved with the DApp and the DApp. So we came up with the 5-star system.
Yeah, so it's important for ensuring a platform stability, sustainability, engaged token holders in development. By shifting focus from holders to active users, the community becomes more involved and invested in the SaitaRealty success. Right. So we implemented a 5-star system here where you can see it'd be a holder, you stake it, have NFTs, KYC, and verify your email. Right. So you don't have to do any of these things.
No.
Of course, you're going to be a holder, but in order to reap the full benefits and rewards of the SaitaRealty DAO system and ecosystem, you need to be able to do all of those things, but you're not required to. You don't have to. Just if you want to get the full benefits of the revenue and all that stuff. So we'll kind of talk about that a little bit as well.
So this is where you see the stars that you obtain by like let's say that you hold tokens. If you connect to the DApp and you're holding SaitaRealty tokens, like any amount, you already get the 1st star because you need to be a holder, right? So then you stake your tokens, you get the 2nd star. So people already staking tokens like on SaitaSwap, they already have 2 stars because you need tokens to stake, right? And then if you're staking them, when you connect to the DApp, you'll see 2 stars there. And the 3rd star that's needed, like for you to become an active member, is it's awarded for NFT holders. So that's the final step for you to become an active member of the DApp. You have to be holding at least one Saita City NFTs, and we'll go into detail and explain later why this is important for DAO regulation to become stable and sustainable for the long run.
Yeah, so member status, like I said, you don't have to do all those things, but if you want to get the full benefits and the revenue and all that, then it's required. There's a lot of reasons for that. One of the main reasons too is to get ahead of any legal issues that we may run into down the road. Just being proactive, really. And it's, of course, we need the information, but it's going to be through a third party. We don't collect or retain anybody's information. But if you want to generate the revenue and get distributed that, like, we have to have a way to contact you via email. So we had to establish more of a in-depth 5-star system that showed real structure and a way to solidify what we were trying to do. So, it really kind of paints a better picture and puts a roadmap in place for you. So, upon achieving the first 3 stars, the DApp users become active members, allowing them to create profile, engage in the project governance. So, earning stars is simple. Connecting to the DApp as a holder grants the first star, while staking and acquiring an NFT awards the next 2. So you do those things and you already have 3 of the items done. Checklist complete. So this is an overview. Greg, if you want to run through.
So you can see that after you get the 3 stars, you can complete your profile and you become an active member, and you start seeing your SCPs at the left, which are the Saita citizen points. It's the points that give you voting power in the DAO. And you get them for staking tokens, like for pretty much everything you do, like you vote on proposals, you get more SCPs. You get plots of land in Saita City, you get SCPs. So you place your NFTs in Saita City, you get SCPs. And if you bought the first 2 batches of NFTs, you already get a boosters in SCP points. So it gives you a head start, because the SCPs will also they will give priority to top members, to more active members. So the more SCPs you have priority to vote and to claim rewards also from the properties.
So that's kind of why the NFTs are important. I know the second batch that we put out, we didn't sell them out. Like, we still have some available. I think a lot of time, like, people were confused what they were going to do, what they were for. Aside from the staking rewards and of course with the Saita card, but to be an active member in the DAO system, and to complete your 5-star setup, you have to hold at least 1 NFT. We'll put some more out later after this batch is sold. We'll mint some more. Of course, then you could put them in Saita City, but we got to get rid of the second batch first.
Yeah, and to those worried, like, there will be different price ranges for the next NFTs for future batches. Of course, they will have different utilities, different boosters. Some of them will be just plain NFTs that you can use for to get the 3rd star, and they will have a different price range than the first ones that come with the boosters and the extra 2% staking. So, but the NFTs are also helping us, like, to regulate the amount of DAO members, because it's a lot more complicated, like, to manage a DAO. Let's say that in the future we have 100,000 and 150, 200,000 holders, like Saitama does. That's a hell of a big DAO, right? Like, to distribute, to share awards with passive holders, right? So that's why you have these 2 types of involving, of engaging with the platform. If you just want to be a holder and just watch the charts and like, do your tradings and stake your tokens and get benefits, even like hold the NFT and get the 2% additional, you can do it. That's fine. But if you're interested in participating in the DAO, in voting on each property should be invested into, and what should we do with the reward? Should we distribute? Should we reinvest, like, to bet new properties? This kind of stuff. Then you can get into deeper levels and get start getting rewards from the property and voting power inside the DAO. So right now, like, because we released only 2 batches of NFTs, we have 666 potential DAO members for the start. That's why we're saying, like, if you have one of the first 2 batches of NFTs, you have priority access to the app and to the system we're putting in place.
Yeah, so basically, kind of in a nutshell, like, with the DAO setup and the way that the revenue distribution works, a lot of people aren't necessarily going to complete the 5-star setup and be fully involved in the DAO governance, and not get rewards on that revenue distribution, right? But if it was just open like a free for all, and like Gabe saying, if we had 250,000 holders, now we're cutting the pie 250,000 ways, so it's not very or as lucrative, so to speak. So it's an incentive for folks to, complete the setup, get the revenue distribution, but it will also deter, the day traders, the folks that really aren't into the token. They're just, trying to take profit from, a small market cap investment, which is fine. But it's better for the long-term holders. Yeah. It gives them more of an incentive.
And let's say that the DAO, like this initial 666 DAO members, they decide that now we need to grow and we need 1,000 new members in the DAO. Let's mint 1,000 more NFTs and put them for sale for these. This could be this type of proposals that you will be looking at, and will be decided as a community. So the community will be sustainable. It will self-regulate. So this is the vision that we have for this project. And if you look after you became an active member, you can see the property profits there. So there's the total profits. This is all, this is just bogus numbers. Because this is the UI, the UX design. We move now to development, to working on the code and the next steps. But all the info here, it doesn't represent anything. It's just for illustration. But anyways, you see the total value and you see the claimable value, because it will be released over time. So according to what the DAO has decided, but you can see that the button is gray. It is you can't click; it's faded until you attain the next 2 stars. The first one is the KYC, and the second one is verifying your email, like a valid email address. So you get the 5 stars, so you become a claimer member also. So you're eligible to claim. Those 2 last one is as simple, actually, right, Russ? It's the first one. The KYC is you do, if you ever used ePay or SaitaCard, if you apply for SaitaCard, then you already did the process. It's a third party, it's managed by a third party, and it's a KYC provider. So it means that we won't have access to this data. So the project is not saving, it's not storing users' data. So we keep it 100% decentralized. And as for the email, we needed, as we were developing and getting into contract and all what the project flowchart was looking like, we needed to have a valid communication, to make sure that all DAO members were getting alerts from when there's a proposal for voting, for when there's an update to the contract. We can't just leave it there and wait for people to passively connect every day to check for updates. So we need it, and we decided to go with email. So they can just create a new email to use with the D app, and just make sure they verify the email, so we know that we're reaching the real DAO members.
Yeah, it's pretty simple, but you'd be surprised. Just those couple added steps will, like I said, deter, the folks that are, not long-term holders. They're just, day traders or whatever. Which of course is, more incentive for you guys that are long-term holders to, get a real good chunk of that revenue. Again, this is kind of just a mock-up, but we did get a lot of feedback from folks. When Gabe was putting the UI and the UX together for the ticker to count the revenue. We're talking about how we're going to distribute the funds. So having everybody be able to self-claim, right, with the DApp and do the wallet connect. That way you can let it sit there, you can let it stack up, and then whenever you're ready to collect your revenue, it's there waiting for you, right? It'll just be in a pool, and then the feature will be there allowing you to draw those funds out. News, updates, all the fun stuff. It's you can go on there, and I think there's a way that you can go on there as well and vote, right, Gabe? Part of the DAO setup, you can be able to put potential profits up there.
Yeah, exactly. Potential investments will be put up for voting, and then you can go and vote on proposals. And when they're acquired, like you can check in the properties tab, like what the value was, for what value they were acquired, and the projected revenue, the projected the estimated time for resale or for development, and all the data like regarding that property will be there inside this property. What we call it, the control panel.
So to be an active member, use a DApp and hold SaitaRealty tokens, stake your tokens, hold at least one Saita City NFT. Like I said, we have the 2 out now, but we will put out some more. Do your KYC to claim your rewards for the real estate property. You need to, of course, do the KYC and validate your email. That in itself gives you the 5-star that you need in order to be eligible for the revenue distribution. Saita City NFTs, like I said, we have the first 2, the first wave sold out pretty quick. The Paper Village, how many do we have left, Gabe? We have like
it's about 100 something, but okay. The first one is sold out, and now we are pushing to sell the second one. And I think this part of the presentation I was looking for, like to speaking about the utilities and benefits, because I feel that some people didn't realize like how important the NFTs, the role that they play in the ecosystem. Like we said previously, they will help us regulate the DAO, like the size of the DAO, because this is basically as if we're issuing membership, how do you call it, like membership cards, like to people, you know, so we can size like the size of the active DAO members with the NFTs. And imagine like the people who bought the first ones, and some of them bought more than one copy, like thinking of reselling them or using them in Saita City, like to place them at more plots of land to get more SCPs. People who could not get them on time will try like to go after these NFTs, and some are already like available for resale, like they're being listed for sale in OpenSea. So yeah, imagine like when this will create scarcity for the NFTs. So this is another benefit for NFT holders, because we'll be issuing from time to time new zones and new NFTs, and people will be after these NFTs. So this is expected. Like if you need, if you want to be part of the reward sharing from the properties, you'll be after these NFTs.
Yeah, the first ones, of course, will go, and then we'll make more. But yeah, now that people know what they're for and what they're going to do, yeah, they'll go pretty quick. So the benefits of holding an NFT: you need to hold at least one NFT to be an active member eligible for property rewards. The 2% increase APY on the staking, which bumps it to the 14. It boosts your governance points to gain more voting power and the DAO setup. Buyers of the first 2 batches get a free Saita card, right? So I know we didn't emphasize that a lot, maybe in the first off in the marketing aspect, but it pretty much pays for itself, right? If you're looking to get a Saita card with a spending limit of up to 50,000, the black card, like you get one for free. So it kind of win-win. It's like a voucher, right? You get it essentially pays for itself because they're expensive. I think were they like 120 or 150 for the black? So you buy the NFT.
Yeah, no, it's actually 199. It's
199.
Yeah, 199 for the black. Yeah, and
that's
something to add here, because I'm looking at the questions, and some people are asking like about the extra 2% on top of the APY. You won't have to wait until Saita City is out for there, because that will be available for Saita Swap as well. So if you're staking on Saita Swap, you will get the 2% extra. This is something we're working on. It's taking some time like to integrate, because Saita Swap will have to check all the wallets for existing NFTs. But it's something that it's there. It's gonna be out soon, and before the Saita City is launched. So the 2% rule is valid for both Saita Swap and the SaitaCity staking, the upcoming SaitaCity staking.
Yeah. It's just got to be able to validate it. So it's a matter of just creating that tool within the staking platform. SaitaCity. So what is the SaitaCity? It's an upcoming 3D city simulator where you can play with your NFTs to earn the SCPs, Saita Citizen Points, to participate in the DAO governance. When you stake your SaitaRealty tokens, you get land plots where you can place your NFTs and earn points and other rewards. No betting is involved, so no gaming skills are necessary. Having fun is part of it. It just gets you actively involved within the DAO system, right? It won't be necessary to engage with SaitaCity to earn rewards from real estate investments. It's just a way for people to engage, in the DAO, and increase your SCPs. But no, it's not required. But yeah, so it's pretty cool. I think Gabe will be working on a little update for you guys, maybe some sneak previews here in the future, and you can kind of see what SaitaCity is going to look like as far as the roadmap and framework. And
that's the world map. Yeah, we are shaping it like a wolf, like if you can recognize. But I made sure to leave it like very small because it's still like a concept, and I'm not happy yet with the way it looks. So it's still like fine tuning and working on it, and we should be able to release a more finalized look soon on the map.
Just another piece of the puzzle that we're working on. So it's all these different moving parts all the time. So the Paper Village is the current NFTs that we have available still. As Gabe mentioned, I think we got about 100 left. So you can get them at SaitaCity.cc. Your NFT comes with, as I mentioned, the gold card. I thought it was the black one, or maybe it was the first one that came with a black card. 20% boost in SCP, first citizen badge, and of course the 2% added staking rewards for your APY. So, and I see a few people asking about the 2% again. Yeah, it goes to, when the tool is available to kind of recognize the NFT holder in your wallet, then our staking platform will automatically kick you up that extra 2%. Moving forward. So where we are, so we have live, of course, the NFTs launched, the first property acquired, staking is live, ongoing legal consulting. We're putting together the legal framework for the DAO system, as well as for the revenue distribution. We want to make sure that we're doing everything proper, and of course, the proper way. So the DAO documentation, so we've already started in the DApp development, looking for Q3 of this year. And we've already started the SaitaCity development, looking at Q1 for next year.
There's a very important question there, like that. How do you verify that an NFT is part of SaitaCity on OpenSea? Because there's scams. Like that's the problem with still with NFTs. You have to check, like the same as if you buy art, you have to check for the artist's signature or the contract, the ledger, that regulates the artwork. It's the same with the NFTs. You have to check for the contract. You have to look for starters, like you have to look at the collection on OpenSea and see if the collection has if the holder of the collection is the same holder that holds the first Neon Downtown NFTs, and it has 333 NFTs minted. So that's the correct one, because I saw some scammy ones this morning when I was looking, like with only a few copies trying to sell. This is everywhere. It's not just a problem that we have with NFTs, and that's why we've been putting like a lot of effort to make Fang safer, like to have everything like triple checked before letting anyone come into but this is like, since you brought that up, this is coming in the website update. Like we'll have the NFT gallery with the contracts, but I'll make sure that we post it later after the NFTs. We're gonna post it from the SaitaRealty Twitter handle, the correct contracts for the NFTs.
Yeah, and this will be available to the slideshow and all that. We'll I know kind of running through it kind of fast. There's going to be a lot of questions that we probably won't be able to get to, but we'll make this available for everybody. Okay, so also coming soon, we'll update the white paper. Of course, we've had some, major changes and some revamp to the structure a little bit. So we'll do a quick white paper update and update the website as well. And something that we hadn't put out yet is the farming capability coming soon too. Not just for SaitaRealty, but for lots of things. So staking is live. Now we'll have farming. So how to pitch SaitaRealty? That's, I know I get a lot of questions, and even myself as I'm presenting, SaitaRealty to potential investors. How do you explain it, right? How do you get it across? So this is a great tool that I recommend everybody keep with them, because it's kind of hard to explain, right? It's almost easier to take this slideshow here and just send it to somebody as a marketing deck. So the SaitaRealty DAO is a centralized platform that enables anyone to earn rewards from real-world real estate investments, right? Blockchain tech. SaitaRealty breaks down traditional barriers to real estate investing, making it more accessible and transparent. Real estate is a lucrative asset. Of course, as we talked about, 5 to 7%, provides a new opportunity for wealth creation. And it's about diversifying as well, right? Everybody knows that you can make fistfuls of money in crypto when you time the market right. This is just a good way to diversify your portfolio in your crypto wallet, right? Because you can get multiple forms of revenue coming in, except for, or without just relying on a market cap increase. So first property has already been acquired, NFTs released. So this is really, it's a great marketing deck, which I want to be able to make it available for everybody. As you guys are all advocates for the token and for the project and the ecosystem, you guys are our best advocates and our best marketing tools. So we want to make sure that you're well equipped to have those conversations. And it's good for us too to have this and create it, because it does get difficult to try to explain, SaitaRealty to folks that aren't Web3 savvy or crypto savvy, and I don't understand how you're creating a digital asset with a physical one. So this is a great tool for everybody. So you want to take a few questions? I was trying to look through here and see. Oh, there you go. Is there a benefit?
Yes,
Gabe?
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Once SaitaCity is released, like you will have the chance to use more than one NFTs in different plots of land that you get in SaitaCity. So for every NFT that you hold and you use in SaitaCity to help SaitaCity grow, you're getting SCP points. So that means priority, that means voting, that means the ability to create proposals. And you said, you asked if you could be the mayor of SaitaCity. I would love to see that. Actually, it would be like a fun place to live. And that's exactly what we're doing. There will be a ranking like of badges that you get, and the first one is coming with the second NFT as well. So as you get more SCPs, you reach badges that you keep, you maintain them. Like after you sell the NFTs, you keep the badges. So the badges. So that's one way that you can benefit from holding more than one NFT. So let's say like you have the city, it has different, each area of the city has different plots of land. Then you need to stake your tokens there, and there's a limited amount of tokens that you can stake on each plot. So if you want to stake more tokens, you will need more NFTs to make it active, to activate the boosters, for example, for those SCPs that you're getting.
Because that's Crypto Ted saying, does the NFT need to be in the same wallet as the tokens?
No, it doesn't. And actually I saw another question, and this is something that someone brought up internally already, like, because if you need to KYC for more than one wallet, and what we're working on, the possibility that we're working on is that you can add more wallets to one user. So after you connect with one wallet, you just have to verify additional wallets, and you know that those wallets, they all belong to the same user. So that it's kind of it's tricky, but it will make things a lot easier for some folks, because we know you have different wallets, like one for NFTs, one for, or maybe you just like to split, you know, for security reasons. So that is something that we are trying to come up with an idea to have allow users to have multiple wallets.
Yeah, I see some people are saying that the price is kind of high. I mean, Ethereum wasn't what it was today when we launched the second NFT batch, right? So I mean, Ethereum is kind of making a run, which is good for everybody, right? But it does mean that the NFTs are a little bit more expensive now.
So we haven't decided on the KYC provided yet. That's a little bit still down the road. But we'll get to it once we define. It's going to be there, you know. The logo is going to be in the website as a third-party provider. But it's going to be a similar process to what you have with ePay. Like, it's something super simple that you do, and this third party is a legal entity, and it has all the security protocols in place, so to make sure that your data is secured.
Yeah, and just so you guys know, we plan on probably doing a Saitama AMA here coming up in the near future as well. This is just a lot to unpack, so we wanted to dedicate one AMA strictly for this. As you guys can see, it's a lot of information. So we'll do another AMA with the Saitama updates and stuff, because we got a lot of updates for that as well.
When does Paper Village NFT holders get formed from for Gold Card? Pretty soon. Like, we were waiting for the second batch to be sold out to release the new link for the holders, because we need all the codes to be in place, all the vouchers to be in place. So we hope this happens quite soon, but you don't need to worry, because it's guaranteed. So we are advising everyone, like, if you're holding an NFT and you're looking into holding a Saita card as well, just hold on, wait a little bit more, because you got your free copy secured. Yes.
I mean, if you want two cards.
Yeah, you can't actually on a Saita Pro, like on the same wallet, you can't have like two black cards at the same time. You can have one gold card, one purple card, and another black card, but you can, in different wallets, you can have, as far as I understand, like more than one card. But what you can do is you can sell the card, you can trade the card if you're not the card, the NFT, if you're interested, and if the voucher was not claimed yet by you, so the voucher goes along with the NFT. And another option is that you can give your card voucher to a member of your family, for example.
That's what I was saying. How do you claim your rewards on the dashboard? So it's a transaction that takes place on the Ethereum network, so you need Ethereum for that. Of course, until we roll out the Saita chain, and then of course we'll roll it into our own blockchain, so we can utilize Saitama token or however it's set up. But for right now, the transaction occurs on the blockchain, so you don't need Ethereum for the gas piece. So buyback and burn, yeah. So we have we did buy some, a while back. That's still in the wallet. The plan is to still do some more, I believe. I don't think we've really diverted from that. So we'll have to take a look and see what the total value is, and see when we want to do a buyback and burn for that. It's just really about timing. We try to do it to where, if there's a large sale, or if there's, need to, create some momentum in the graph, we'll do that as well. So we have quite a bit of buyback burn solutions and scenarios ongoing with all these exclusive launches that we have, and all these, different tokens that are, incorporating that into their tax and part of their operation. So speaking of, you guys are all ready to go to the casino tomorrow? It's tomorrow, right? Big opening. Free alcohol, free booze. Do we get free booze at the Mazzy Casino? I hope so. I'm gonna find out. Yeah, so we do have updates again on the Saitama stuff. We'll try to do an AMA here pretty soon. I'm gonna. MK was traveling, and we're trying to get ready for the expo and working on all this stuff and all these other partnerships. And then yeah, you'll see. We got all kinds of stuff, but we should have some updates for you guys this week. Okay, cool. All right. Well, we're gonna put this out for everybody.
I was speaking on mute. Sorry.
Oh, you were speaking on. Oh, nobody can hear you on mute, Gabe.
It's all right.
But yeah, no, we'll make this available for everybody. I encourage people to utilize this, the slideshow as a means to educate. Pass it around, please. Make sure that all potential and current realty holders, realtors, get their hands on this because it's some great information and lots of cool stuff coming. So, as all, you got anything else for these guys, Gabe? No? Good? You on mute?
No.
Okay. Yeah, so I appreciate you guys coming in. I know we kind of rushed through it a little bit, but please take your time and go through it and regurgitate it. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see this thing come out. It's going to be pretty amazing. It's a whole new way to look at real estate, and I'm excited about it. Gabe did an awesome job, and his team did a phenomenal job putting this stuff together as always. So kudos to you guys, and appreciate you guys coming out. And we'll try to do another AMA more Saitama related here really, really soon. I won't give you an exact day. I got to get with the team and see what their availability is, but I do want to do one really soon. So maybe towards the end of the week or the beginning of next week. I don't know. We'll see. But definitely have some updates for you guys this coming week. So appreciate it. Y'all stay safe. Good. We'll see you next time.
Thanks, everyone. See you soon. Bye-bye.